I am super excited about my guest today. He's had 8 top 40 hits, 62 weeks in the UK charts between 1984 and 1985, beating all other solo artists. He's just ace. We love him. It's Nik Kershaw. Hello, Nick.
Hi, Helen. What an intro. Thank you.
Was it right? Did I get it right?
Yeah, pretty much. I think it's pretty much factual. Yes,
It's so nice to see you. How's your summer going?
it's going all right. It's a very busy one at the moment, but yeah, it's all going very well. Thank you.
Fantastic. Well, we are really looking forward to the fact that you're coming to the East Midlands next month. You're coming to the Newark Festival, a 4 day
Yep.
festival, but you're playing the concert in the castle. Tell us a little bit about that.
People of Nottingham will know the castle better than I do. So, but I'm very much looking forward to it. I'll be there with who will I be with there with? Johnny Hates Jazz, I
To
think.
Pal.
Tapau and Toya. Is Toya
Yeah,
there? Is
fantastic. Yeah, great names.
what a lineup.
Yeah, and I think you're closing the show for us, which will be just absolutely wonderful. It's in the castle grounds,
Yeah.
and on the Friday and the Saturday beforehand, family fun day, so kids can come along. Everything's free. I think for when your gig's on, obviously it's ticketed. Tell our viewers why they should buy a ticket to come and see you and Toya and Johnny Hates Jazz and Tapau.
Well, blimey. Sell yourself, Kershaw. Okay. So, well, if you love the 80s and it's a particularly 80s lineup, so I'm not going to be stupid enough to play you my entire new album. That would be a bit reckless. So, if you want to hear the hits, you will be hearing the hits. Let me assure you of that, and there'll be lots of them with the lineup that we have. Um, and it's just going to be a great evening, and the weather's going to be brilliant. I've been assured that the weather's going to be fantastic. So you won't
Nick,
even have to bring a Mac.
Nick, the weather in Nottingham is always beautiful, always
Of
beautiful.
course.
Now, that's fantastic. I want to talk to you a little bit about the organisation for something like this. How difficult is it to get you and all your gear to these festivals? Is it a big enterprise?
It's not a big enterprise. It's all about pre-planning though, because I mean there are also always different things on different festivals, and one of the challenges on this particular festival, I think, is the stage, and getting acts on and off it. So I think we have to get there particularly early to put our equipment at the back of the stage, so that people can put their gear in front of ours, so that it's all ready to go when we get on stage. But it's just that, yeah, it's things like that. So you kind of take it for granted that when an act comes on stage, everything works.
Yes.
But there's a lot of planning gone into that. Yeah.
Well, you obviously play loads of instruments. Are you going to take a spare guitar? Is that something that you always have on hand just in case?
I only live. I only ever play guitar. Really, I
Uh,
can't honestly call myself a keyboard player. The guitar is my instrument, and it'll be slung around my neck for the entire evening. Because if I haven't got a clue what to do with my hands.
we'll sing it for you. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Now, one thing, you're not just a singer though, are you? Apart from being also a musician, you're a songwriter, you're a record producer. Some people might not know, but you did write my favourite song probably of all time, the one and
Wow. Of
only. Not that I don't love all your songs too, but I do absolutely love the one
course.
and only. Will you be singing that in Newark?
It's not impossible. I have done in the past, and it's I haven't got that many hits under my belt that I'm associated with that I can afford not to play one of them.
Oh,
So
please play it. We'll be
just for you,
screaming and
Helen,
jumping out.
just to see you jumping about like a lunatic. Yeah.
Oh my God, it'll be amazing. You also, I've just read recently that you played guitar for Elton John, for Nikita. I didn't know that.
I did play the rhythm guitar chugging away in the background there on Nikita is me. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I played on three tracks on that album. I think that
Wow.
was that was a, that was a quite a memorable session.
Well, we love finding out new things on Knots TV. So is there anything else, just one little factor that maybe most people wouldn't know about you that we can share?
Oh, blimey! That's a good question. I'm actually 7'2", um, but I appear smaller because of certain arrangement of mirrors and it's special effects that make me look significantly smaller.
Fantastic answer. Watch out, everyone. Now, we want to ask you a few quick questions about Nottingham as well.
Okay.
Can you think of anybody famous that comes from Nottingham?
Well, I'm gonna. It's gonna be a fictional character, isn't it? Because he didn't actually exist. But yeah, Robin Hood, obviously.
Ah, fantastic. One out of one. Can you think of a very famous tree that comes from Nottingham? Or doesn't come, that's still in Nottingham alive? It's actually supported by quite a lot of structural
Right.
things nowadays.
It's the world famous Nottingham tree thing. It's an
Major
oak.
oak, major
It's an
oak,
oak.
major oak.
Major oak. It's called. Where's
Fantastic.
that then?
That's in Sherwood Forest. That's
Oh, okay.
Robin
It's a good
Hood's
place for
tree.
a tree.
Yeah,
Is a
yeah,
forest. Yeah.
yeah. Fantastic. Can you name our football team? It did go up to the Premiership last year, last season.
Well, it's Notts County.
No,
No,
no.
not that one. Nottingham Forest, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've got my sound guy. Right, is a Notts County fan. So
Is he?
yeah.
Ah, interesting, interesting. Any Notts Forest players? Do you think of any?
Oh, I see. Yeah, I can. I did watch him on Match of the Day every Saturday evening last year. But can I think of any names of players? I'm not very good on the football anymore. I used to be a mad Chelsea fan. I can name you the entire 1970 FA Cup winning Chelsea side, but I'm not so good on Nottingham Forest, I'm afraid.
No problem. Finally, then, can you name a really awesome website, Facebook page, YouTube channel that comes from Nottingham that's probably the best 80s one in the world?
That is it something to do with loving 80s music?
Nick, you're just so
That one.
amazing. We love you. This
Yeah.
is why we love you. You're just so
Uh,
brilliant. That's so brilliant. Thank you so much. We have two tickets to give away, courtesy of Liz Hobbs' group that's running this event. I wondered if you'd be willing to ask a nice question that people could answer, and then all they have to do is like and share the post, and we will give away two tickets to come and see you.
okay, let's not make it too difficult. Hey, so what's the title track? I had two albums that came out in 1984. What is the title track of my second album?
There you go. What is the title track of Nick's second album? If you can answer below this post and share and like it, we will pick a pair of winners at random and they will be going to the party at the castle. Nick, it's an absolute pleasure to speak to you. Lovely to see you again. Look forward to seeing you in Newark and also at Rewind as well.
Yes, indeed. Yes, I will be at two of the rewinds this year. Yeah. Thank you, Helen. It's been a
Thank you
pleasure.
so much.